Greetings YouTubers, this is Hellshade2, and this is a video response to Crypto Logos, Creation versus Evolution Part 1. Now, Crypto, I gotta tell you, I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt, but after watching some of your videos, especially your video here on creation and creation versus evolution, I gotta tell you, son, do you even look at what you talk about before you post it? Or do you just like talk this stuff off the top of your head, put it up, and that's that? Because if you were to look at your video and actually see what you said, you contradicted yourself many times during your own video. Okay? First off, now you're talking about your quotes about creation from the Bible, and first off, you're not talking about creation. Now, half these quotes you're talking about destruction and people not understanding, blah blah blah. Fine. Okay? But what really glares to me, okay, is your talk of evolution, where evolutionists believe that the death of something created man. And I don't understand where you get that. Evolution has nothing to do with the death of something creating anything. Evolution is a process where one form of life gradually becomes another form of life due to evolution, okay, due to conditions making that change, okay, such as an animal growing thicker fur because it lives in a colder climate than one of its earlier cousins did. Okay, you look at this Bible like it's some kind of roadmap to creation, and I've already pointed out to you once before that the Bible is nothing more than fiction. Okay, and I know you're not going to like that, and I know I'm not really trying to be insulting. Okay, but your view here is so narrow-minded. Okay, that it's hard to believe you function in real society with thinking like this. Okay? Now let me ask you another question, okay? Because I'm going to talk to you about this one now, okay? You keep saying repeatedly that in the Bible God created heaven and earth and it's his property. Okay, well that's all well and good and fine, okay? You also talk about men creating intoxicating things, created diseases, blah blah blah, okay, that these weren't brought by God, okay? Fine, okay, but if God created heaven and earth, then God created everything on heaven and earth, including diseases, including anything else that man may use, okay? So if that's the case, then God created these very things for men to use, if you want to look at it that way, okay? Let me see what else we got here. Now let me ask you another question, okay? This is one more question for you. I took a couple of notes off your video just so I'm paying attention here. Okay? Now, when you get sick, Crypto Logos, do you go see a doctor? Do you go see a doctor to find out why you're sick? Okay? Or do you sit home and wait for God to heal you? That's what I want to know. Okay? Because the way you're talking, anything that man makes, okay, anything that man uses, can be potentially bad for a person, okay? Now, you're a person that's obviously sitting here using things of a scientific nature, okay, on one hand, while you're accepting part of science, you deny with this hand another part of science, okay? And you can't have it both ways, okay? You really can't, okay? One does not preclude the other. They're both the same thing, just like you might talk about your New Testament and your Old Testament being part of the same Bible. Okay, you're not going to stand there and tell me that you would disregard the Old Testament, put a New Testament? Or would they both be relative to you? Same thing as with science. You can't disregard one part of science just because you believe this part but not this part. Okay? You obviously have no reasoning ability and no logic to what you're saying. Okay? Now, I know this is going to annoy you, okay? And if I can understand if you don't want to post it on your off this video, and that's fine. But lots of people are going to see it off of my website, okay? And I'd like you to explain this to me, okay, if you can, okay, without quoting scriptures all the time. Actually, give me a reasoning argument why you think this is actually true, okay? Because if you can't tell me something about this without quoting the Bible, then you're not actually being a reasoning person. You have a closed mind. You accept one narrow-minded view according to what your Bible tells you, okay? And nothing else can be possible by what you're telling me, okay? And this could be the start of a good debate if you want to actually try for this, but I don't think you will. I think you're going to tell me I just don't understand, and then you're going to blow me off, and that's going to be the end of it. Okay? But I'll tell you what, you do what you got to do, and we'll let YouTubers decide on this one. Have a good day.